Hello, 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 YouTube. Long time no see. It's been like a day, I think. Something like that. Yeah, mayhaps. Howdy, John. How you doing? We're back. Timberborn. I'm trying to launch beavers into space today. You know what I'm saying? Like Rocket Beaver. You into that? I'm into that. I don't have as much time today as I did yesterday, so we may not be able to, but like that's the goal. Like goal is Rocket Beaver. I believe that beavers can take flight, you know, if they believe and do some math. I've now 100%ed Monster Hunter World. Got to do one more Iceborne achievement, though. That's fucking crazy, bro. Good job. That's a fucking bear. That's like 400 and some odd achievements, isn't it? Because I've looked into, I got real into Monster Hunter World for like 6 months. And yeah, I got every dual blades weapon. And that took like 6 months and 400 hours. Like, I couldn't imagine doing everything in the game. That's fucking insane, dude. Put that shit in fucking the bragging corner in Discord. Like, that is exactly what that fucking, that, like, channel is meant for. Right. So, yesterday, we did some cool things. We put a big-ass gravity battery up here. Then, we decided we needed to make it deeper. So now this gravity battery's got like 42,000 horsepower per hour. However, the explosives are made right here. And originally, to get from here to over there, you had to go all the way up here, down here, and there you were. Well, that was dumb. So I decided we were going to get into hypertubes, or whatever the fuck they're called, transit tubes, tubeways. So we started with making this one go to here, then this one go to here, and I kept them right on the outskirts of the districts. That way they can go from district to district very easily. We've got one running along there, and then we've got a special one over here. I don't know if I have an extra district now. No. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, more achievements. You've got more achievements to do. Or you meant achievements, not like all the weapons. Either way, it's still a big accomplishment, bro. Right, so what's our to-dosin' right now? Because we need to send beavers to space. Need 1,500 gears. We have 900. Need 2,000 resin planks. We have 500. We need 2,000 metal beams, and we have 800. So, like, we're on our way there. We just need to up our resin plank production. Where the hell my game audio? There you go. Which we did yesterday. Oh yeah, we also redirected the river and made a bunch of farmland over here. So we've got some corn and some oak. However, we need to harvest what's it called? We need to harvest pine trees. So what I'm thinking of doing, because I kind of like blowing shit up, is making a channel right here. Because, like, why not, dude? I have 225 fucking dynamite. Why shouldn't I? How deep is that? We're gonna send it 3 deep down. Hell yeah, brother. If I can remember how to do it. Oh no, not there. How do I play this game? A member. Dupes. Or beavers? It just doesn't sound as good. Even if calling them dupes is kind of like insulting. That's like what I'd call the duplicants and fucking Oxygen Not Included. That's the closest thing I can compare this game to. This game is like way less hateful than Oxygen Not Included. Oxygen Not Included wants to hurt you. This game doesn't seem to want you dead. You know, it just seems like, you know, it'd prefer you to not. You know, it's certainly not encouraging. Also, what the hell happened here? What the hell happened here? Are they having to water these crops? Is that the thing? Oh, it's too far from the district. Boo-hoo. I just plant over them. I do that with these too. We'll just do that. I have almost 400 hours in World on PC. About 200 of that was mostly just achievement hunting. That's fucking wild, bro. So basically what you're saying is it takes 5 ever to do anything in any Monster Hunter game. If, like, whether it be get all the weapons for one class or get all the achievements, like, it's just gonna take 4 fucking ever. It's just one of those things. It was the same thing with fucking, what was that game? Stardew Valley. Dude, that shit, crown hunting is just, well, that's RNG. And that, RNG is always a hoe. Bro, where are these explosives at? Where are these explosives? I wish I could see who was, like, on the task. Okay, well, that ain't right. We have 24 open jobs and 26 unemployed beavers. Do you have 20? District 1 has 27 unemployed. And District 2 needs 10 workers. And District 3 needs 14. And District 3 also, yeah, it shouldn't have any homeless. And some, Nergigante and Val can't be guiding land farm. Can't be guiding land farm, they have to be investigations. Oh, damn. I never got into World. I didn't like the realistic graphics, whereas Rise is, like, kind of stylized. I mean, at the end of the day, Monster Hunter game is Monster Hunter game. Like, that's just how they all are. Is somebody gonna bring me some goddamn dynamite? I hated Rise. I love Sunbreak. I just like the mobility in Rise. Like, being able to, like, go up is nice. Meanwhile, in world, you feel way heavier and tankier. Like, you do not have, like, the mobility. Bro, are y'all ever gonna come do this shit? The fuck? Okay, so we need another. What type of warehouse? Monster Hunter used to be heavier, way more reading the monster. I also disliked World when it came out in terms of how easy base World is and how laggy it was when it came out. Facts. Medium warehouse. Whoa. Where are we? Explosives. Base Rise was also easy as fuck, just felt cheap. Yeah. I mean, Monster Hunter games aren't really known for their base game. They're known for their expansions. As fucked up as that is, like, they're like, yeah, I know, base game kind of fucking sucks, but like, Rise doesn't have the ecology. No, Rise is very much like find monster, beat up monster, go home. Base game is the tutorial, basically. Oh, they're grabbing the explosives. You taking the tubes? Oh, they're taking the tubes. Right, and then we gotta build another one for extract, apparently. I don't know where extract is held. TBH. Extract in a thing. Hopefully they take some of that over to here. I want Mowata. I want Mowata over here. I don't know why I'm saying words like that, man. Don't judge me. Do 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 do. I don't know if somebody's gonna bring the extract over. Ooh, is that what that green thing is? No shit. Ooh, it's green. Nice. They're building the bombs. Second plane has hit the tower. I don't know why that is like permanently fucking ingrained in my brain. Same thing with mission accomplished. Just like the previous blunders of America. you know you're a millennial? You watch 3,000 people die on live TV in school. Crazy work. Crazy work. This canal is going to be so good. And I'm doing it a little deeper. The reason being is I'm hoping we can like get a pocket of water in there that will be drought proof. However, that's a lot of extract that we need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 extract, and we have... Oh, we do have 12. Sheesh! Bro, come make my canal. My guy? Mi amigo? We may do another one right there to try and get this green. I'm just trying to use as much landmass as I can. Remember when Pokemon Expansion fixed the game? For what? What game were you? What game? Like Platinum being way better than Diamond and Pearl. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I just want to know. We're going to save before I do this because this could be very dumb. I also do plan on 100% Rise and Sunbreak. That'd be cool. Dude, I love the endgame Rise fights. Endgame Rise fights go fucking hard. I have no way up there. We are also going to... No, that's not what I want. I want a levy. I hope this works. Instead of being a beatdown brawl like most Monster Hunter games, it's a fucking sprinting match, and Game Sunbreak is intense. It is. It is. My fastest on Primordial was like 8 minutes. That's sick. That was like... The last time I played Monster Hunter was a long time ago. It was like a couple years ago. I played the new one whenever it dropped, but I just couldn't like get into it. In like Primordial Malzeno is peak, yes. Yeah, I couldn't like get into it. After like 10 hours, I started to like it. It started to feel better, but it just wasn't like, it didn't have that like stylized graphics I like. Wilds is weird. It feels way more like GU in a weird way. Which one's GU? Oh, you fucking idiot. How do you even... Well, this guy's just gonna die, I guess. I really don't know what to do about this guy. Really excited for Wild's expansion, though. It has a good skeleton. Dude, Monster Hunter expansions are always fucking sick. Like, forever and always, Monster Hunter expansions rock. I love the terraforming in this game. Now that I know you can do it and how it works, terraforming's sick. We're gonna do terraforming in our other colony as we're making their wonder. True, and generations are great without their expansions, though. Yeah. Trying generations. I liked it better as true. Like true. Bro, where are y'all at around these logs? They were made as separate games, yeah. Monster Hunter 3. I'm not super versed in Monster Hunter. I've been making sure to get liquids that are green in color, so that way we can be sipping on galaxy juice. We get a fucking do this? That's such a far run. What if we We out of water? Why the fuck are people thirsty? Get drink, goddamn. Hopefully that dude in the dam doesn't die. Could you imagine if they made you make graves every time somebody fucking dies? Meanwhile, every day I have people dying, just of old age. Because they're beavers, they don't live forever. I mean, that's kind of the crazy thing about like dupes and Oxygen Not Included is like they only live like a couple thousand cycles, which figure 365 days a year. Like I've never played a colony more than 3,000 cycles. I never had a beefy enough PC to like actually pull it off. Like my shit was always fucking crying towards end game content because that game is very processor heavy, but it only uses a single core, which is dumb. It's the case for a lot of games. Yeah, they're figuring it out. I don't know why they're just leaving this dude to die. Probably because I didn't have a path there. Because I'm an asshole. You are a Monster Hunter expert? I figured. Pokemon expert, Monster Hunter expert. I think you just like monsters, personally. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do it. Then I want to make a levee. And I want to see if this holds the water to make our shit green. Or to keep it green. We shall see. Right. So we need pine trees. Pine. Yeah, all of it. Fucking all of it. And then we need more wood Mo resin planks. I need to think about this. We also need a tapper. Okay, so we need another forester, lumberjack, and tapper. Forester, tapper, and lumberjack. Is that one there? Cool. Cool. Over here is just getting forgotten. I don't care. Okay, then we need the construction part of it, which is going to need, well, we need a storage for resin. That's gonna go right there. Right? Isn't that what can go in there? Just kidding. Where the fuck does resin go? I am so confused. Oh, there it is. So medium warehouse. Need a medium warehouse. How I want to do that? And that's going to be for resin. Mint. Fucking mint. Okay, so we've got one for logs. We've got one for resin. Need one for planks. And for... treated planks. So let's start with industrial lumber mill. And wood workshop. And put planks in here. And put treated planks in here. Okay. Easy chat. Oops. Do it. I'm curious to see how this works in the drought. I may just block it off entirely and leave that and see. I think this dude's just gonna have to die, unfortunately. Unless they're just out of logs. No, they have 740 logs. They're actively choosing to not build that. I don't know what to do about these guys. I don't know how to save beavers like I know how to save dupes. Oh, wait. I know what I can do. I'm a fucking asshole. Hopefully they don't die. Because I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, District 2 needs 9. District 3 needs 2. District 2 needs more housing. Good catch, John. Okay, so it needs to go beyond that. Ah! Ah! That's a horrible idea! It got between the gap. Okay. We're gonna load the game. We can fix this. I believe. I believe. We lost a little progress, but we could build the pied resin stuff, whatever. And a little safe scumming never hurt anybody. Also mandatory fuck Lunastra? Why? What did that Pokemon do? Is that a Pokemon? Okay, so I just hadn't built that yet. The female blue Teostia. Bro, these are all sounding like crazy ass words right now. Teostra's the fire lion. Oh, yeah. Lunastra is him, but with dot fire puddles and meaner. Yeah, I remember it. Okay. To put, because this only goes to there. Okay, and then we had storage for the pine resin. Which I did some crazy ass way. Like that. Pine resin, and then we had brought this over this way and done our lumber mill, our wood workshop, and that for planks, and actually I don't like that there. I want it up one because then I can just do this and do that one for treated planks. Yeah, fuck him up, Siri bot. Okay, and now this should be good. We can go back to paying attention over here. Yeah, get in the contaminate. You're contaminated. Get in the thing. Y'all better get in the thing. I'll build you another thing. Oh, I was like, why are we going so slow here? Why are you not using the contamination thing? Bro, insane. Literally insane. Yeah, they probably have a hierarchy of needs. How high can this go, really? Oh, I need 8 more beavers in District 2. And District 3 needs 2. Look! Why'd they have to fuck up the Polytoad line, or the Poliwag line, by making Polytoad look ridiculous? Polytoad is fine, Poliwrath is just cooler. Poliwrath is way fucking cooler. Poliwrath is way fucking cooler. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna make bots today. Poliwrath should get a mega, I agree. We may build one more level on this. Just for safety. See if we can where is it exiting now? I guess we were building this too far down. Maybe blocking it up there is dumb. Maybe we should just block it right there. Right there. It is such a journey to get over there, though. We'll see. If this is a bad idea, we'll tear it all down. I feel like this is a bad idea. See, this is a bitch. What the skibbity? Is that how that phrase? Is that how you say that? What? Why have you only subbed for 1 month? What is happening? You have been subbed for way more than 1 month. Okay. Shush! Appreciate the 14 months being. I was like, what the fuck? Was about to crash out. Do not blame you. I don't know what I'm doing. I want this water over here, and I don't want this water. Did you get my DM? I did not. I see it now. I did check the wattage on my PSU. I have a 1000 watt power supply, so I was good. If I would have gone for a 5090 like I was considering, I would have had to get a bigger power supply for sure. But realistically, the 5070 Ti, the 5080 should be fine with a 750. But you know, you can throw your shit in PC parts picker and it'll tell you what your expected wattage use will be. I was gonna buy a 5070 Ti and then I said, farted, I'm just gonna buy a new pre-built and give my grandfather my old PC because the people that built my PC didn't allow me to remove the PSU. Oh, that's dumb. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to buy a new pre-built, like I literally can't take it out. That's insane. Well, I hope you get your new computer. That sounds cool. Me too. I can't wait. It'll be sick. $5070 Ti and a liquid-cooled CPU about to make me bust. I love nerd shit. So, I am normally huge. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Water cool your shit. That's hard as fuck. AIOs. Love them. I have an air-cooled PC. How do I get you to... Yeah, there you go. Let me see if we can see this. Yeah, there's nothing but fans in there. I also have an air-cooled PC, yeah. Mine are all Noctua fans, though. That's the reason I went air-cooled, and they are dummy quiet. Like, you literally can't hear my PC run at all, and I wanted that. Because, like, I sit next to this thing at all fucking times of the day. Nothing wrong with air-cooled. I mean, dude, my Noctua fan setup cost more than a fucking AIO does. Like, no cap there. Fucking $30 a fan, and I got like fucking 9 of them. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8 of them. They don't do cool lights or anything. They're a hideous brown color, which is fine. That's just like Noctua's thing. They're like, we make silent fans. And I'm like, that's sick. They're like, they're awful colors. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I can deal with brown. 2 ailing laptop fans and a made in China cooling mat. Hell yeah, brother. I used to run a gaming laptop that had a 1080 in it, and I was putting fans in that thing every like 2 years, but it was a solid machine. Like, don't ever let anybody talk shit about the old 1080. 1080 will get it done. Doo doo doo. Ooh, we're coming up on a drought. I'm curious to see what happens there. Okay, so we still have water there. I'm hoping during the drought we can fucking throw down our levee real quick over here. Run a diagnostic on my laptop and all it said was, it's hanging in there, bud. Just keep praying. Yeah. That's how a lot of Americans are living life these days. How are you planning for an emergency with your car? Doing what now? They're just flying by the seat of their pants. God damn, you caught a Deoxys? I missed it? Right now is not the time to build a PC because there's a massive RAM shortage and it is fucking up builds. It was only like $17.99. It's a pretty good deal. That is a pretty good deal. I spent 3/4 of that on just a GPU, so I'd say that's a great deal. What is going on with the food right now? For how I'm tired, boss, my computer is. I got 40 gigs of RAM. That's such a weird amount of RAM to have. Like 30 increments of like 8. Like 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. 40 is just weird. Okay, the drought has started. I want to see if this stays in here. Okay. It's ow. Beavers, quickly. I need dynamite. I need dynamite. Trying to figure out how to build this as quickly as possible. What the fuck? Although not sure if the brand is well known. What brand is it? Hope Honegagger is a good brand, or at least decent. They have great reviews. I've never once heard of it, but I don't buy pre-builts. Biggest thing with a pre-build is the parts that you select. Like, you want to get a good brand for your GPU. You want to get a good gold star or better power supply. Good brand for your RAM, although RAM is horribly expensive these days. Name brand hard drives are nice because they're fast. Just under 41 gigs. What the fuck is in this thing? Are you sure you're not looking at your hard drive, your storage remaining? I thought it was Samsung. I thought Samsung put a fucking order on like 40% of the world's chips. Looks like I keep a very close eye on how much space I have. Maybe you've got 64 gigs of RAM and you are somehow using 23 of them. How much Chrome tabs you got open? I'll fucking chew unlimited RAM. You have fucking 128 gigs of RAM. Chrome will be like, for me? They have great reviews. I think it'll be good though. Good reviews, and yeah, that's about it. It'd be alright. Actually, I use DuckDuckGo. Is that a browser or is that a search engine? I always thought that was a search engine. Oops! Quickly, quickly! We don't even need those. Was using it as well, and then they started sucking ball sacks, so I just swapped back to Chrome. Was DuckDuckGo legitimately a browser? That's crazy. We do not need this. There's a Meteor player that bypasses YouTube ads I steal from every content creator I love. Wow, asshole. All right, dupes, quickly. Go, go, go. Oh shit, does the levee keep our water? This is insane. Are we just drought proof now? These guys aren't, but the rest of us are. That's sick. Listen, when YouTube stops showing me back-to-back AI gooning ads, I'll go back. Just pay for YouTube Premium. Just do it. Just do it. Comes with YouTube Music. Real good. How you gonna drop the explosive and not fucking... We are going to wait on... Oh. Maybe if premium wasn't like $25, it's $15. At least mine's 15. Put a gun to my head and told me to buy YouTube Premium, I'd pull the trigger myself. I love YouTube Premium. It is the only subscription service I have. Right. If we can get this icky water out of here. All right, I return to lurking now. You're good, bro. Appreciate the lure. Is this going down? Do we need more dynamite? We do. It's going down, just not as fast as I'd like. Oh, hurry up, our drought's almost over. Ooh, you fucking beavers. We've got today is like, we gotta finish it today. Okay, it's done. We're good. Okay, now this needs built like today. You have nothing else to do. I do not want to waste people. I need builders. I need heroes. Ooh, I don't think they're gonna get it done. What if I... If I deconstruct that, does that give you materials to work with? If they can at least get the bottom... Oh no, it's getting dark. Fuck. They're not gonna get it done. They're gonna have the icky water. We're going to a 24-hour work shift. Try and get it done. Well, OT never hurt nobody. It's good for you. Okay, they've got the bottom done. One more block. You can do it. I believe. Nice. So now we should be cool if we could get more water in there. We've still got good workable ground. Hopefully it doesn't get too high. Look at all that workable ground. Wow. I think it'll be all right. Hi, Slow. Hi, beavers. All right, I returned to lurking now. Oh, I just saw that, Jay. I already said that. Howdy, Cat Pig. How you doing? What's happening? We redirected water. We got a nice fucking hot boy reservoir over here. We got the icky water going that way. We got a bunch of trees put down and we're doing that. We're also making a bunch of these treated planks now. We're doing big things. We got 3 contaminated beavers that refuse to fucking do anything. Nice. Oh yeah, bro. We're doing big things. We're on our way to getting that wonder. Except our food is like dying right now for some reason. I don't understand why. Okay, so where are there 4 homeless? District 2. You can go to District 1. There we go. Can't be having no homeless. I just removed the pre-applied thermal paste from my new CPU cooler. Now comes the hardest part, changing the cooler mounting. Yeah. Before I pull a cooler, I always fucking like stress test the CPU a little bit, so that way the thermal paste comes off real nice and easy. Just get it good and hot, then Shut off the computer and twist. She come off. You get it hot so you don't rip the fucking CPU out of the motherboard. Oh, this is from the new cooler? Man, we did so much here. Got proper pay separately. Don't think I ever had much of a problem separating a CPU and a cooler. I've seen horror stories of people fucking like go to pull their CPU cooler off and pull their fucking CPU off. Absolute nightmare fuel. I mean, then you just put it back in and do what I did and it comes off. Look at all this usable land we got. This really should be its own district, because everything over here sucks to get to, but... Depends on the paste you use. It's really not supposed to turn to concrete. Yeah. I feel like they also use paste on computers that, like, they're not expecting to live longer than 5 years. And, like, beyond 5 years, you're on your own if you've never changed your thermal paste. Also, if you have to pull that hard, maybe stop and search online first. Facts. My headphones died. I forgot to eat dinner before stream because I'm a fucking idiot and was just all I had on my brain was I had fucking beaver on the brain. I was like, damn, bro, I gotta get this beaver. And, you know, oh, the fact that this shit automatically connects. Oh yeah, I just put on food. I'm jealous. I'm big jelly. I may go make like a peanut butter sandwich or something. We smoking weed for now, though. I'm so glad that my, like, plan to fucking get us more green dirt fucking worked. Our numbers are looking better. Got these frozen puff pastry bits with ham and cheese. Sheesh. That sounds so good. You want to know the way to my heart? Do you want to know, like, how I'll know I've found the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with? Canadian bacon, bro. You hook me up with Canadian bacon on a little breakfast sandwich. That's it. Oh god, I just realized they're on a 24-hour work schedule. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a dildo. I only did that so you'd build the thing before the thing happened. Have you considered Canada? Bro, I wish. Nobody in Canada want my dumbass. They're sensible. They're like, no, he's a fucking dumbass American. Let him rot. And I'm like, I didn't vote for this. And yeah, they don't want to hear it. Can't decide whether to put on the cooler first or to put the motherboard in the case first and then put on the cooler. Is it an AIO or is it an AIO? Because if so, put the motherboard in first. Well, put the... Kind of depends on the case, doesn't it? Just an air cooler. Oh, then I'd put the motherboard in the case and put the cooler on outside of the case. Google it. Google it. See what other people do. That's kind of the cool thing about this type of shit. It all only goes together one way, so like you're not gonna fuck it up. Really depends on case and cooler what's more convenient. Yeah. Who got all the logs? God damn. Make another thing for like planks and gears. No, we're actually not going to do that there. You dumb. And then planks. And this needs to be, I guess, this. And this is gears. I think I'll put in the motherboard first, then do the cooler last. There you go. District 2 needs 6. District 2 needs more houses. Fortunately, this cooler isn't that crazy. Nice. Literally all of my cooling is Noctua. Like, it's sponsored by Noctua. I don't think water makes much sense for a CPU unless you want to overclock. Yeah, unless you're running some dumb hot shit. Like the 14th gen Intels ran really hot, but like other than that, dude, yeah, Noctua makes good stuff, more expensive than what I can justify. Yeah, I'm one of those buy once, cry once people. Like if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy like what's best for me, and you know. Usually people talk me out of buying the absolute top of the line. And those people are my friends, but I still usually end up spending a hilarious amount of money. Yeah, but even those Intels, they're not actually that inefficient. They just have silly peak power draw. In fact, last I checked, they were very efficient. They are very efficient. It's just you want to fucking, you want to fucking get shit hot. You can get shit hot. You see a limit the peak power draw, something less crazy. It's a perfectly good chip. Absolutely. Okay, so what if we did a short pipe going out to here? Be honest, as one of my greatest pet peeves in computing. What's that? Sorry, I'm a horrible stoner. I never remember anything. that they blow up the default power consumption for a couple of percent in benchmarks. Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, you do as well as I do. It's like most users are buying off of peak numbers. They're not buying off of like daily. Like I go off lowest 1%. Like that's my concern. Yeah, lowest 10%. But like, you know, peak is whatever. Top 10% is where you want to be. So many times it's like if you reduce clock by 10%, you reduce power draw by 30 or more. Yep. You guys in Germany are real conscious of that stuff, huh? I don't even fucking, bro. I don't know how much power my shit uses. I just pay the bill. Like, reducing clock by 10% will usually cost maybe 5% actual performance. Yeah, but I need all of that performance. I'm an American. I deserve it. I hate myself for being like that. I really do. Where's the lie, though? You tell me where the lie is. Well, for one, I'm stingy. That's fair. I am not. But a really efficient PSU in 2017. Hell yeah. I sped money like it hurts to hold it. It's a problem. It's 400 watt and it has like 12-year warranty. I'm categorically not buying a new PSU just because AMD, Intel, NVIDIA marketing departments run the show. Bro, my fucking GPU alone uses more than that. Like... fucking wild, bro. It costs like 150 euro. That's not bad. I mean, actually, that is kind of, I don't know. I don't know what the conversion is, because like a PSU in the United States, back when I built this, I paid like, I want to say like $100, $120 for my, for 400 watts. That's absurd. Yeah. That's what I was about to say, because like, yeah, this was like over 100 for like 1,000 watts. More or less 1-to-1. Okay. Oh, well, it's a C-Sonic. That's why. Power saving for the extra wire, 2% efficiency means it pays for itself over the warranty period. You got a decent 400 watt PSU. Dude, I'm not looking at that's laptop shit. I tell myself that I'm like this because I'm a streamer and streaming is very resource intensive, which it is. But I was like this before I was a streamer. That's the fucked up bit. There it is. That's the fucked up bit. The extreme warranty and extreme efficiency actually means it's cheaper in the long run. Oh, I believe it wholeheartedly. Yeah, you can run AAA games with streaming and 400 watts. Probably not. That's just not how that works. Yeah. I wish it didn't connect those there. That's probably going to cause some issues, but it'll be fine. Well, I've got now is pretty much the limit. Best you can do is a 9800X 3D and a GeForce 5060 Ti. That is so beefy for that. That is so beefy for a fucking 400 watt power supply. That is like, that is some serious fucking hardware. Like the 5060 Ti is like whatever, but if it's a 16 gig card, like you're still kind of future proofed. You're just going to be running things on medium settings for the next 5 years, but ain't that bad. Well, sure, that's a good gaming PC. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of fucking bananas. You can run all that on a 400 watt PSU, huh? I wouldn't stream with it, though. I still wouldn't stream with it. I guess it would depend on how big of a case, what kind of airflow, because with something like that, I'm picturing like a mini ATX, like I'm picturing like a PC that's this big, and like for 1080p 60, assuming you're okay with quality DLSS, you can run everything on max except ray tracing on some games. I mean, you get ray tracing, just not max rate, right? Well, I mean, any of the 50 series cards have that like fucking DLSS 3 or whatever. So like, I don't know how effective it is on a 5060, but what's the deal with that Steam Cube thing? What's up with that? I haven't looked into it at all. Yeah, DLSS is really good and it's only gotten better. Oh yeah. Me liking DLSS over FSR is the sole reason I have a fucking NVIDIA card. Steam Machine, it's still better than AMD, but the new AMD 9000 series have almost caught up. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see, is it like a Steam Deck, but like trying to be a console? Because if so, that's fucking sick. Or is it just trying to shut down the pre-built market, or what? What's the deal with that thing? It's a low-end gaming PC. So like the Steam Deck, but like a console type deal. Can y'all build my goddamn tube? Oops. It's like an AMD 6 core and a 7600 XT or something equivalent. How much is it? Or last gen 6 core, something in that general region. I mean, it sounds like it'd be about as powerful as like a PS5. Be a little more like as powerful as a PS5, but not as like locked down as a PS5. Like you can still like fucking, dude, I don't know if you've ever, maybe the newer gen consoles are better, but I don't know if you've ever tried to like use the browser on actual on consoles, but like it's terrible. Probably more, I think. Yeah, the PS5 hasn't gotten its refresh yet, has it? Is it time for its facelift? See, now that's not that bad. And now we can do more industry. Okay, well, first and foremost, we are gonna need one of them. Give me that. Need one of them. Give me that. And then we're chopping all these trees. Chop them. Chop them. Chop them. then we're making more gears over here. I think that's what we need. Or maybe we need more treated plants. I don't know. Okay, so Steam Machine. Zen 4 6-core up to 4.8 gigahertz, 16 gig system, DDR5, RDNA 3 with 1792 shaders and 2.45 gigahertz, 8 gig GDDR6. Neat. Now, have they released a price point for this? Because, like, the whole RAM shortage thing? Hopefully they're able to, like, deliver on their promises. Add back. Welcome back. I needs beaver! Need 5 in District 2 stat. That was a quick ad, Cat Pig. Good job. Oh. Oh, it's because I'm adding them to the wrong district. Sets a Ryzen 7500, about 90% of a Radeon 7600. Yeah, I want to know, does that mean they're making their own, like, PCB and everything? How is this working? Somebody needs to get one of these things and open it up. I want to see what's going on in there. Or are they using, like, a pre-built motherboard, or how the fuck is this working? I always love seeing those, like, engineering explained videos where, like, they actually, like, look at, like, the die of a GPU or of a fucking CPU and, like, break down what each individual core of it is doing, and then, like, break down, like, how some of the logic gates in those fucking cores work. I love that shit. It's a semi-custom AMD APU, CPU, and GPU, I assume, and a custom motherboard but with standard stuff on it. Wonder if you'll be able to upgrade anything. Because, I mean, it sounds like it's just gonna be kind of like a little baby, you know. They've gotta. You've at least got to be able to add, like, you know, storage or RAM or something. Well, since it has a separate RAM for CPU and GPU, maybe it has separate chips for that too. That's what I was kind of wondering. Because AMD makes, like, integrated graphics. Like, that's the CPU, GPU are soldered on, and RAM. That's one way to make sure it doesn't get tampered with. Fucking solder this son of a bitch. You can, it takes laptop RAM, that's sick. It probably takes, like, the laptop SSDs. The little stubby guys, instead of the full-length stendos. Either way, real question is price. Real question is price. How do I have 13 homeless beavers? What the fuck? District 2 got a bunch of homeless. What? Which one's District 2? Is that you? No shit. Why is Tech Tips estimated 700? And I think they're probably right, subject to RAM price development. That's what I was wondering, is like, how is this going to work with RAM pricing? Because RAM pricing is not good right now. Housing. Easy. We can get rid of... Ta-da! Housing. That was the lazy way to do it. If I wanted to keep with tradition, I would have wrapped it the rest of the way around, but I want it quick and dirty. Now, the question is, would you pay $700 for essentially a docked Steam Deck, a beefed up docked Steam Deck? Like, would you pay $700 for a beefy GameCube that you sit on the couch and like do whatever? Or would you rather pay the like $500 for beefy Switch? Well, it's much more powerful than a Steam Deck, right? And it's not like you're not stuck to a screen that's this big. Well, and if you use Steam's like big picture, whatever, it's completely comfortable to browse Steam on a TV with a controller. But both are fundamentally just PCs, right? I'm wondering if we shouldn't just block this off completely and hold our water. Graphics on Steam Machine has 8.8 teraflops, on the Steam Deck 1.6. Oh, wow. That's still the best unit of measure, teraflops. Love it. How many flops you got, bro? What's that flop game looking like? What's some T-flops? That would be my rapper name, T-flop. Well, it's a terrible measure, but since we're comparing two AMD chips, it's okay to give a ballpark comparison, right? How can I redirect water elsewhere? Different generation of chips, but at least immediate successors. Right. We are gonna blow more shit up. Hell yeah, brother. Where do we do that at? Oops. That's a lot of extract. That's 40 extract. I do not have 40 extract. So in raw power, the Steam machine is about the same as the standard PS5 and Xbox X. PS5 Pro is a much stronger GPU. Huh. Dude, I just can't justify console prices. Like, it's like not worth it. Like, I could spend $500-600 on a console, or I can put that towards a computer that I can continue to upgrade for like a decade. I need some form of PC anyway. Exactly. Yeah, I need some form of gaming machine. Exactly. Why not two birds, one stone, you know? It is much more practical financially to do the gaming on the PC. Facts, bro. This latest upgrade cost about $1,300. Yeah, I believe it. But here's the thing, like, what you spend on computer hardware, you save up, or you save in gaming costs. So, like, to do online gaming on a console, it costs money every month just to, like, have access to the network. Then the games themselves are all $60 to $80. Meanwhile, I play fucking janky shit like this, it's like $20. You have access to way more content on a PC, between Steam and GOG and Game Pass and Epic and fucking whatever else. Fucking, itch.io. Between 2017 and now, I spent about $300. So between summer 2017 and now, I've spent about $200 a year on hardware. I can afford that. And yeah, you can save so much on games. Even better, mods. Yeah, dude, mods make it crazy. How can you play Factorio or RimWorld without mods? That's a crime, right? I do. I'm not big in Factorio. I've never played RimWorld. My first time playing a game, I always go in unmodded. How can they still not have mods on consoles? Why? Because that sounds like giving users freedom, and we can't have that, you know? Look, Cat Pig, alright, if the rich people have their say, you're gonna fucking rent everything for the rest of your life. It's going to take all of your fucking income, and you're gonna be happy about it, alright? Because they're gonna fucking feed you drugs to get skinny and be happy about it. Me too, usually, but games like that I often mod to death. Oh, same. So I got a 7800 X3D. Hell yeah, brother. I need a new fucking CPU, but I can't go beyond my generation on my current socket. So the best I can do is like continue upgrading processors in that generation, which is fine. So I've got like a Ryzen 5 5600. So like I still have a few jumps I could make, but 9800 is even better, but I can't justify the extra 100. Intel? Yeah. I told you. Nah, my shit's just old. Yeah, I was gonna go for the 5800 X3D and just fucking do it and be mad at myself. They're not available retail anymore. I could probably find one on like eBay or something. I'm sure they exist somewhere. Or I rebuild. Maybe it's time for new motherboard. New motherboard, new fucking CPU. I'm keeping this RAM. This RAM is loud as fuck. I forget what it is. Is it Vengeance? Not the same as the 7800 X3D, but you don't need a new motherboard, and more importantly right now, don't need new RAM. That's the key. That's the key. Keep my DDR4. Absolutely. I wish I had fucking more of it, but like, I'll do what I gotta. Where did you connect to my fucking phone? Get out of here. Ah! What the hell was that about? What are you doing? Sennheiser, get your shit together. You can get an okay motherboard for $100, but even 32 gigs of DDR5 costs 300 more. Yeah, dude. Well, and here's the thing. I'm extra. I'm not just getting... I already have 32 gigs of RAM. If I'm upgrading, I'm upgrading. Like, we're either going to 64 or 128, depending on how heavy my wallet's feeling that day. Like, but you got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna be paying like fucking $900 for 128 gigs of fucking RAM? Like, got that shit real fucked up. I've realized a lot of the times I do shit on a PC just for the flex. Like, just do it. Do it to feel cool, you know? Yep, 432, 914. Yeah, I was looking. No, you wouldn't want that anyway. You only want 2 modules. I mean, I have 4 right now, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand 2 is faster than 4, but having 2 open slots looks stupid. So I run 4. Once again, it's for the flex. It's for the flex. With DDR4, 4 modules is okay. With DDR5, there's a much bigger difference. Really? Well, damn, never going to DDR5 ever, because I've got to have all 4 RAM slots filled. Otherwise, you look like a poor. That's just been the mentality for as long as I... The same thing in your car. You got poverty buttons? We notice. We notice. You know, if you had a bigger wallet, you'd have no poverty buttons, because those would all be filled with features. But, Porsche does this thing. It's kind of it's fucking hilarious because of the way Porsche like does their options. Like, it's a flex in the Porsche community to have all of your buttons laid out, but like Porsche doesn't sell enough options to fill all of the buttons. They have like 1 or 2 blanks that even a fully loaded Porsche will not fill. And I love it because it just fucks with the owners. Also, generally, start with 2, so you can later add another 2 for the inevitable shit. I need more RAM moment facts. Waiting for the day where I end up with like a terabyte of RAM. For the weapons controls go for the spy version, yeah. People print off little decals to put on them for like an ejector seat or the fucking missiles or whatever. I think it's fun. Won't be that long, probably, no. Its server's 1 terabyte now is pretty small. Yeah. I mean, I have 8 terabytes of fucking storage and I filled it up. I streamed so much that I filled 8 terabytes of footage. I haven't recorded anything in like 3 months because my shit's just been full. I mean, RAM, 1 terabyte of RAM in a server. That's crazy. It's just 800. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Imagine what a 128 gig stick of RAM costs. That's AI use, right? That's exclusively AI use. Where these contaminated beavers is? Who got the contaminate? Who got the ick? Who got the ick? You got the ick? Where these beavers is? Fifth gen PYC Epic has 12 channel memory. Even with just 2 DIMMs per channel, it means 24 modules. That's crazy. Okay, you got the ick. Where are you? Do you guys just not have the things over here? No, you're over here. You have the things. Oh, you need the extract. The server shit's crazy. I never want to go beyond like user level shit. I'm just a baby. I just like RGB, bro. You should see my rainbow ass keyboard. But dunks, it's dusty. 128 gig DDR4 LR DIMM for servers. 450, that's not bad. That seems like not bad. I don't know, or is that one stick? Is that one stick? Oh my god. Yikes. So what you're saying right now is these AI people are paying through the fucking nose for this shit. I know I have air duster around here somewhere, and I don't know where, but I know it's here somewhere. You do get 3 terabytes of RAM. It's 24 sticks of that. Costs you about the same as a kidney, though. Kidneys are like 20 or 30. I don't know. How often are you buying kidneys? My kidneys are pretty good. District 2 needs 14. And District 3 needs 8. Stick your entire game library in a RAM disk? Insanity. Absolute insanity. This shit loads fast as fuck. Like, yeah, I bet it does. I bet it fucking does. But here's the thing. Whenever fucking, like, whenever hardware, like, increases in power efficiency, assets also increase in, like, power demands and resource demands. Like, it, you know. So, like, yeah, it sounds sick that you would have, you know, fucking a 64 terabyte hard drive and like fucking 16 terabytes of fucking RAM, but like Call of Duty's gonna be like a 5 terabyte game at that point. My second last company, we used to have 10 whole 19-inch racks filled. Oh my god. Well, yeah, but now you need less racks because they're more powerful. So you need less of them, right? That's how I worked there. We did much, much more with 3 racks. Exactly. I was more talking in the gaming sphere. Although, honestly, these days, not to, like, jerk myself off, this shit feels pretty fucking overbuilt. Like, in, like, gaming, they're still building for the average Steam user, which, like, the average Steam user has, like, a fucking 3060. It may be, like, a 1650 still. So, game developers, not all of them, but a lot of them are still building with that user in mind. So, like, when you have a beefy rig, like, don't really worry about much. It does get more efficient, but the chips get faster more quickly, then they get more efficient, so you end up with more power draw. Yeah, and then once it's, then they learn to bring that, you know, same level of performance to come down in power demands. 1650, 1060 or 1650, that's insane. In 2025, if you are still running a 1060, just know, like, I'm cheering you on, bud. I hope it lasts long. The 10 series GPUs were God's gift to the earth. That silicon was fucking something special. That 1080, bro, that 1080, I will guarantee you, if I throw a fresh battery in that laptop, That 1080 will still boot up Oni and fucking flex for like 500 cycles. Easy. I use a 2016 GPU until right now. Yeah, dude, they aight. That 1080, bro. Oh, I love that card. That's why I still have that laptop, even though it needs a battery, because like it needs a battery and it needs 2 fans. And like, I just want that GPU to fucking put it in a frame and hang it on my wall. Like, this is the greatest GPU I ever fucking owned. For Oni, your 2016 vintage RX 470. Yeah, Oni doesn't give 2 fucks about a GPU. Oni gives more fucks about your CPU than anything. Yeah, maybe Oni was a bad fucking reference. It's just that's what I always played on that computer. I bet it could handle not streaming. It couldn't do it streaming, but I bet it could handle the Oblivion remake. I bet it could pull 30 on the Oblivion remake in like medium settings. And that laptop would sound like a fucking jet is taking off while it's doing it. A 1080? Yeah. Dude, new Oblivion was fucking rough. New Oblivion fucking was rough. New Oblivion had my 3070 Ti crawling at like fucking 20 frames while we were streaming. Yeah, 1080 still gets it done, yeah. Also sucks a lot, of course. It's because it doesn't have RTX. RTX can make even the shittiest GPU feel faster than it really is. And like, no RTX, like, damn. No RTX. I will say it did fucking Cyberpunk beautifully without ray tracing on, obviously, because no RTX. Do, 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 do. Okie dokie damn. So we need yeah, no RTX is going to start being a problem. It is. At least for newer titles. Indie games, which is my primary like thing to play, but like they're not gonna need RTX all the time probably, but right, I brought all this over here because I wanted more land to grow trees. RTX launched in 2018. The new indie is like the second major game that requires it. Like you said earlier, useful life of a GPU is so much longer now. Oh yeah. It's the same thing with cars, dude. People will bitch to me about how their car died at like 200,000 miles. And I'm like, dog, do you realize when I started working on cars, like if you got 100,000 miles on an engine, that was incredible and it now needed a rebuild. These people out here running fucking cars at 220,000 miles and they explode and they bitch about it. I'm like, dog, you got the whole car's use. What the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong. There's always been million-mile Mercedes taxis. But, like, dog, when I started, it was 3,000-mile oil changes, 30,000-mile tune-ups, like, fucking Now fucking manufacturers are like, yeah, 10,000 miles between oil changes, 100,000 miles spark plugs, lifetime transmission fluid. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. What? Don't ever trust a lifetime transmission anything. Change your transmission fluid, like ideally every like 60,000 miles at most. Your engine oil, change that shit every like 5,000 miles. Your spark plugs, I don't like leaving them in until 100,000. Do them at 50,000. Like differential, same thing, like 50, 60,000. You do that shit, yeah. 100K crusher, yeah. So much easier to get chauffeured around, I bet. It's probably way cheaper too. I don't even like to think about how much money I spend on just getting to work. Just to have a way to make money costs me money. Like a significant amount of it. Okay. So we glossed that. We're just gonna put 2 of these in. I'm poor, so I get the monthly ticket for bus, tram, train for $35 a month, dog. $35? My car payment works out to be about $16 a day. That's not counting insurance or fuel or maintenance or anything like that. And I have a cheap car payment. Like, my car payment's not bad. National ticket excluding specific long distance trains. You can still take slow regional trains is like 60. That's insane. It's about your rent? Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. This is insane. Actually, we probably should have built this out over the water. That'd have been smart. That's why it's absurd to compare incomes as a... Well, and here's the other thing. You live somewhere that, like, facilitates that. Like, that's, you know, not, like, your fault. You didn't do anything wrong, obviously. In Ohio, like, there is no public transit. Like, if you don't drive, you walk everywhere or bike everywhere. But everything, you know, if you live in the city, you can get away with that. But if you live outside of the city, it's like 10 plus miles to get to anything you need to be at. And then like to get to work for me, I have I think it's like 20-mile drive to work. $1,500 a month here is a different living standard than the equivalent. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, 1,700 around where I live will get you like a pretty nice 2-bedroom apartment or a kind of shitty 3-bedroom house. And I live in like one of the cheapest like cost of living places in the world, like United States. Like a 1-bedroom apartment, like 600 square feet. Oh, 1,700 total income for single. Oh, yeah, no, you would be cooked. You would be absolutely fucking cooked. Yeah, like the cheapest 1-bedroom apartment I've ever seen in this area is like $800 a month. Like before utilities, before like anything, just the room is $800 a month. Your dole was dole. $1,000 a month with free health insurance. Oh my god. Oh my God. Unemployment benefit? Oh. In Ohio, I'm pretty sure unemployment's capped at like 600 a week. So 2,400 a month. But you only get half of what you made. So for you to get 600 a month or 600 a week, you would have had to have been making 1,200 a week or more. That's like the thing with unemployment. They don't give you what you made because they think you'll stay on unemployment. So they only give you half of what you made, so you can only pay half of your bills, so you'll get back to work faster. It's kind of ridiculous. You're on an income-based benefit? Hell yeah. Hopefully yours is a little more fucking fair than ours is. Not contribution based. For contribution based here, you get 60% of your income, but only for like 1 or 2 years. Oh, I see. If your income is low enough and you don't have substantial wealth, then you get income-based benefit. I'm on. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Is this what it's like to have a country that cares about its citizens? This seems kind of woke, Cat Pig. Because I owned my last employer, I couldn't pay contributions and also didn't get the contribution-based benefit. I see. So I went straight to the income-based one. It makes sense. Sorry, I probably went too much into detail on bureaucracy. No, you're good, dude. I just like talking to people. You know, you want to tell me about how your country takes care of you and doesn't hate you for existing? That sounds cool. I'd love to hear about that. I have no idea what that's like. My country fucking hates me. My country wants to lock me up for existing. In the end, I get to keep my home, I got healthcare, and I can afford food and weed. It's okay. Yeah. Because your country cares about you. America's like, best we can do is if your skin color is like, has any bit of melanin, straight to the gulag. And we're like, bro, but for why? What the fuck was that sound? Oh, the suck. I wouldn't go that far, but they don't go out of their way to get us into the grave early to the same extent. Nowhere near, yeah. Do you guys have homeless people? So we got like hella homeless people. Well, we used to. I haven't seen them as much anymore, and that kind of scares me. A bit special case. Most people really struggle on this income level. I'm glad you're doing okay. So this is logs. But they don't starve and they can still go to the doctor. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking wild. I can't even go to the doctor. I can't say that. I do go to the doctor. Sometimes. All right, you are going to be logs. And then we're going to do another one for planks. planks. And we're going to do another one for treated planks. Then we're going to do a little warehouse for resin. And then we just gotta do the pathing. Okay, so there's our storage. Then we need a lumber mill. We don't have power over here. Oh no. I do up there. Okay, cool. We need a lumber mill. A gear workshop. And one of these. I have no idea how I'm going to power this. I know I'm going to power it. Ooh. Maybe I'm not going to do it this way. BRB kitchen, you're good, bro. Okay, so here's the plan. Go that. Okay. Then okay. Whoa, what did I do? Oh, also, life's very cheap in my specific location. That $35 ticket is a subsidy by the city. Most don't do that. Or not as much, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, like, even in our cities, our bus passes are like 60 a month. And the buses do not go, like, anywhere. I can't say that. They run, like, every 45 minutes, and I don't know. Like, if you have to take the bus anywhere, you're probably going... You have to plan, like, 2 hours out of your day. Last I checked, the closest to that in Manchester was like 100 pounds a month. It's like 120 or 130 or 40. I got you. Cut all this. Cut all of it. They're like, oh, I wonder why we have so much traffic jams, right? Also terrible service quality in Manchester. Yeah. Like mind-blowingly bad. What blows my dumbass American mind is how, like, between health insurance and taxes, I lose like 33% of my income. And like, I feel like it really can't be that much worse other places. Like, to get like, I don't know, nicer shit. Hopefully kids that aren't as fucking dumb. Key bus routes are operated in such a way that it makes me really wonder whether they sat down and said, right, how can we make this as bad as humanly possible? They probably copied our infrastructure. They're like, clearly America has it figured out. Huge double-decker buses for high-density urban transit. Thousands of students going from a major student residence area to the university. So let's put one little tiny door in it. That'll speed things up. Oh, and the driver has to check the ticket of each passenger. In the morning peak, it was faster to walk, literally. That's crazy. Scott and Risk of Rain 2 currently on an hour run. How? Bro, how? I need somebody to teach me how to play fucking Risk of Rain 2 because I am like dookie at it apparently. Also, the Skyrim music is great. Yeah, right? I love it. You're on perma. You're on perma. Ha 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 ha. Difficulty? That's insane. What build did you do? Describe it. Who needs 16 beavers? District 2 needs 13. District 3 needs 3. And District 3 has 3 homeless people. Chain go. Bro, how do you guys have homeless people? This is insane. So what we're gonna do is, actually, fuck, that's not gonna work. We're going to go. I know what I'm doing, chat. It's not my first rodeo. They'll figure it out. Oh, and I overlooked something with that RAM calculation earlier. That was per socket. You can have 2 sockets, so 6 terabytes of RAM. That's insane. And 392 cores. Spend all that money so people can ask your AI chatbot about their relationship advice or to like do their learning for them. Sick. Well, or you can do something useful like cat pics and porn. Yeah. Yeah. These guys are like hurting for food. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. What if we build out another farmhouse? And you guys do nothing but carrots. How do I plant carrots? Or corn. Corn is what we do on this. And then we need... oh god. A food factory? And then we need to add on to this to put corn rations. Which is in a medium warehouse. Oh, fuck. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. us. Corn rations. There you go, lads. Get to it. We pop. It's gonna be alright. Need 16 more bodies over here at there's 7 at District 2, 7 at District 3. Damn, we need more beavers. The fuck's happening? Fucking died at like 71 minutes. That's insane. That is longer than any run I've ever had in fucking Risk of Rain 2. I wonder if we could dynamite out this wall, levy this off here, and just have that piss out right there. And then... yeah, I don't know how you would get water back over here. I just love making the map green. That's so cool to me that you can do that. I was just sort of tanky, yeah. Yeah, it still just sucks getting there. What a crazy ass map we have made. We have gone above and beyond so that way we can hopefully make that stupid fucking wonder. Oh, I never built, They'll get to it. I was sitting here, I'm like, why the fuck aren't we, like, running up on numbers right now? I love seeing all the beavers go through the tubes. I kind of want to try to blow up the whole, all of it. How many explosives do I have? 184. Do you figure we need to go down 3 at the latest? So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, so 34 times 3, 102. I've got it. Fuck it. We're doing some dumb shit, chat. Hashtag dumb shit. We're gonna redirect the Bad River to go over this way. And then we are going to try and get the clean water to come up over here so we can farm this. Honestly, I would have done it before that, but this, I need this to make extract and shit. Also, having this on this side is just dumb. Because we're gonna have a levee here to send everything off that way. Oops. Can't believe your first Risk of Raid 2 run, you fucking did better than I've ever done, that I've had the game for like 6 years. Bullshit. Bullshit. That was your third? That's insane. Maybe fourth. Did a few yesterday with a friend that was solo. How'd you feel about it? You like it? How do you feel about the fucking music? About the fucking guitar solos for fucking ever. Pew pew. Endless guitar solos. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back. It is first Mega Bonk, but better music. I mean, I liked Megabonk more than Risk of Rain 2. I also like the music in Megabonk more than Risk of Rain 2. I hate Risk of Rain 2's music. I feel like it doesn't fit at all. At all. I'll be right back, though. Yeah, I do not get down with... I like that you have to aim. I think that's why I like Megabonk. Is that I can just kind of fucking bumble my way through it. It makes it way easier to talk while I'm playing. I have decent aim and I like using that. That's fair. After we make this new river, it's probably going to be my bedtime. We probably got another like 10-15 minutes though. Whoa, partner. We smoking weed in the intermediary. Also, I was using the robot droid dude with the nail gun. Yeah, that guy's sick. I really like, there's a character, she's the Huntress or something like that. She shoots a bow and arrow. She's pretty fucking cool. I'm not good at her, but she's cool. He's so slow. He is so fucking slow. Yeah, if Risk of Rain 2 had different music, so far my favorite is Shotgun Revolver Dude. Oh yeah. Ooh, they bring in the explosives. I did it. We're doing it all with one deep ones because otherwise they're just gonna fucking take forever with the extract because they're using the extract on the kids. Go! I want to try the Artificer Lady. I just unlocked her, but that's at a later time. Nice. Did they get to these ones or no? No. I see you. Okay, but VR Skyrim with this music and just sitting somewhere is peak meditation. Oh yeah, dude. I want to get the Oculus Quest 3, but I really didn't use my Quest 2 that much. It was sick, but the thing I enjoyed was Beat Saber, and now my shoulder is so fucked up that I don't know that I could actually play Beat Saber. I'm waiting for Steam's fuck meta. Yeah, fuck meta for real. Gonna get the Valve Index, whatever, Valve Index 3. They purposely weakened the Quest 2. What do you mean? Like they could have made better hardware and chose not to? After Quest 3 came out, the Quest 2 massively dropped in performance. Really? That's crazy. I had no idea. Always fun when companies pull shit like that. Oh yeah, dude. Gotta love capitalism. It rewards shit like that. Pisses me off since that's why I don't play VR anymore. Oh, you had a Quest 2? I love it. I love Dynamite. Which is why I'm waiting for the new Steam VR. I don't blame you. I had no idea they did that. I'm gonna be salty as fuck because my oh god, what was it called when you fucking modded them? Side loading? Yeah, I had a bunch of like custom songs and shit for Beat Saber. Oh, I could never play a rhythm game with blips and disconnects. Are you kidding me? That's literally fucking unplayable. It's a rhythm game. I'm pretty good at it too. Well, I bet. You were until, you know, they fucked around. Okay, lighten it. Played a bit too much in high school. No such thing as too much. Like, I can do Rap God mostly consistently. That's crazy. I'm like embarrassingly good at Clone Hero. Which is just computer Guitar Hero. We used to do Clone Hero days. We haven't done one in a while because unfortunately I can't talk while I'm playing it and it's just very loud. I suck at most rhythm games. Beat Saber is just different. Something about flailing wildly is just real entertaining. I think Beat Saber is like great for parties. Like you just fucking screencast it to the TV and, you know, take turns fucking. It gets kind of gross. Not gonna lie, the headband gets a little gross, but play it with people you like. Play it with people you don't mind their sweat getting on you. That's my show off moment. Yeah. That's your time to shine. That's me with Guitar Hero. Anytime you're at a party and somebody pulls out Guitar Hero, I'm like, I'll beat cheeks right now, dog. I suck at Guitar Hero. I'm so good at Guitar Hero. I was #1 on leaderboards on a few songs and like averaged like probably 7 at one point in time. You know why having this drum is just blah? Yeah, it's not for everybody. A 24-hour day. Hey guys, who wants overtime? Okay, we are going to save this because I want to see if this works. If not, I may flood my fucking town. I hope not, but... You just not even gonna flow, bro? What? Okay, there it goes. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it gonna flood though? That's all I need to know. Is it gonna flood? So if it's not gonna flood, that's ideal what it's doing right now. Oh, you guys can go back to your 16-hour day. I only have 80 more explosives. Well, there's more farmland. I don't know how high this water level is going to go. But that opens up a lot of land. What do we got to, those take extra. How deep is this? 2 blocks? I can't help myself. If we're gonna do crops, we might as well do crops everywhere we can. And we can do this. Roserade is a super cool Pokemon. We'll blow up what we can and then make a path, and then they'll get the rest. And then I really gotta go to bed. But I love landscaping. And like, what the fuck else we gonna do while all these fucking machines run? What? It's good to see text-to-speech is working again. That's cool. You know? Did you know? Did you know? No Shave November's over. I can shave this beard now. I need to. Gods of Death who love apples have red hands. All right. They're gonna build what they can. Unfortunately, we're just down on manpower. Need another centrifuge. Grotle is great. Grotle is awesome. I love that we're making the map more green. Feels so good. Dum 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 dum. do. Stream elements, why would you ask if they're enjoying it? Ask them to follow for enjoying right as they go to ads. It's a super weird time to do that. I'm so glad that worked. Makes me so happy. When I played Pokemon Battle Revolution, I used to not have a DS, so I was forced with a basic team. Grotle was the goat of it. Hell yeah. Grotle carries. I at least need them to get everything they can. The team was so ass, though. Oh, I can imagine. Make it the best of a bad situation. How is that not getting power? Pain in my ass. Was Grotle, Monferno, Prinplup, Carnivine, Staravia, and Gabite? That's actually a dank team. How was that team ass? Okay, it wasn't Carnivine, but Luxio. It's still not bad. You couldn't evolve. Oh, that's ass, bro. Okay, this next day is my last day, and I gotta go to bed. It's either that or 3 Kanto starters, Dragonair, Rhyhorn, or Pidgeot. I probably would have gone for that, not gonna lie. The middle stages. Yeah, I probably would have gone for the middle stages. We may bring this whole thing down a level so that way we get green. Regardless, we got more farming area, and that's what's important. Oh god, that fucked up our power. I didn't even realize redirecting that water would fuck up our power like that. Yikes. $1,207 Pokeball. That's wild, bro. 100 more to go. $549 out of $649. Nice. We may block this off. $99 more to go. There you go. Guys, 24-hour work schedule because I gotta go to bed. Go the fuck to sleep. Oh yeah, I love that guy. This is fucking bananas. Shout out beefy ass PC. It said that so amazingly. It was great. I'm glad text to speech is back. I'm glad they paid the bills. Motherfucking so smoothly. $98? That's crazy. Are all the new Pokemon dropping the night? I think that actually gave us more farming area. That's sick. Which trees dying is not sick. The idea is to just trap the water and let it rise back up to the level it was. Because we needed our power back on, that's for sure. My beavers are unhappy because they're having to work 24 hours, but that's, you know, if they'd work faster, go back to a 16-hour schedule. Two S's, I think. Good job. That should be enough to hold it. Hopefully that doesn't fuck us up. It is definitely fucking us up. But we can rebuild. Just wanted to make like a lake. So that way we get our power, but I also get my water to grow my crops. Nice. And then we should also, as we make more dynamite, blow this up and drop this down a level. So that way all this turns green. And then we've fucking terraformed the whole goddamn map, bro. We may need to expand power. That's closer than I like. But yeah. And we're still holding 60. On ultra, on the fastest setting. We doing it. We may need to get more food or something. Our population is going down and I don't know why. But, you know, we'll get it figured out. YouTube, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you again soon. If you're new, subscribe, ring the bell, come hang out again. I'll be live tomorrow, like 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so hope to see you then. Come hang out again.